Hey everybody, so we are going to go see the new Ant-Man movie. I'm going to be doing a review of that movie after we get out. And by we, I mean me, because as you can see, there's nobody else in the car but me. But I'm going to have a little video of the drive over to the theater. So for those of you that have no idea what it's like to be here, then yeah, it looks like somebody's trying to call me on the other line. And that was potential spam, so that shouldn't have happened. But either way, we'll go see the movie. All right, so we're gonna get out of this parking lot here, leaving UPS because I had to drop a package off. That's where I was right before I changed gears and everything. So yeah, this is should be fun. Let me switch this into a different mode here. There. Then we get in wide angle mode. This is what I wish my other camera would do, because now you can see pretty close to what it is I see. And camera's shaking because of these fantastic Pekin, Illinois roads, but whatever. We'll get there. So anyway, I got 7 minutes to get across town to get to the movie theater, so I look forward to trying out this A-list stuff again. I used them before, but I never had any actual committed desire to keep going, because this predates the channel. So last time I had it, well, I guess technically I had the channel going, but that was before I knew what I wanted to do with it, and I know that doesn't really help a whole lot to describe what I do, because I still do quite a lot of things. But honestly, I'm at the point where if I think it can be a good idea for a video, I'll put it up. We'll see what sticks. Like, for some reason, the Picard trailer for the upcoming episode, when I posted that the other day, was a massive success. I had no expectation of that video actually being worth a darn, because I didn't think that would matter. So, but I do know that when I searched for it before I did that, I had to pull the thing right out of the actual Ready Room episode. So that was actually very interesting. So I pulled that out of the Ready Room episode and cut, because nobody else had it standalone. So when I did it, whether or not my cut was correct or proper or good or whatever, didn't seem to matter. So yeah, I'm going to put my watermark on there. Nobody else is doing it. I mean, if I can do it, then anybody else can. I'm not special. But yeah, I thought that was really awesome. I really appreciated everybody commenting and viewing. I really loved the discussion. I'm hoping to review that video, or I'm looking forward to rather reviewing that episode that's coming up. That's one of my favorite things to do all week, is watching the Star Trek Picard episodes and doing reviews of them. I know I do it too with the Mandalorian episodes, but those are like, I love the Mandalorian episodes though. Like, they have done really good with that. I know I've said this before, maybe not on here, but as far as when Disney purchased the Star Wars property, initially I was terrified that they would really booger it up for everybody, and the truth is that isn't what happened. Oh, look at this, guys. Yeah, look at that. Let's go, Brandon. I don't know if you could see that or not, but that was interesting. But yeah, so they did really good. They haven't disappointed. Yeah, you can actually see like the proper drive-through of me going through Court Street. So the other day, I thought I had this recorded on the other phone, and it was a much longer video than what this is going to be. I think the whole drive-through took about 20-30 minutes, and then the camera app crashed, and for whatever reason, it failed to save that whole video file. So I don't know what was up with that. It does all right with shorter videos, and then it did all right with other videos. So, I mean, on one hand, I know for a fact that Motorola, Lenovo, they didn't intend for the MotoGP here to be shooting any sort of movies, but there should be. Yeah, let's look at this guy's thing. Look at that. Let's go, Brandon. I don't know. I always, like, don't get me wrong, I don't like politics, but yeah. But anyway, yeah, so they really did really well with that. So another franchise that I'm big on is the Marvel. So I know in my video yesterday I said I'm not too big on the DC. I don't hate the DC universe, I just don't make it a habit to watch their movies. But I don't make it a habit to watch that many movies anyway. But now I have an excuse to, because I happen to like making videos. So if we can make more videos, then, well, I have the perfect excuse now to go and watch more movies. But yeah, I know Pekin's kind of a boring town to do a drive-through, so I promise I'm not going to make this a habit. There are certain things that are worth watching or worth seeing in Pekin, especially on a day where the sky is clear like this. And I'm waiting for it to warm up though, because everything is still kind of dead from winter. We just had snow the other day. Although right now, according to my car, it is 57 degrees out, so that is really nice out without being too hot. And yeah, we gotta go this way. We gotta follow Brandon. Whoever that is, I don't know. Let's go, Brandon. Take your turn, buddy. But yeah, like the lagoon. I love the lagoon. We're not far from the lagoon. On the left, coming up there, you'll see that sign. That's the high school I went to, Pekin Dragons. Graduated there in 05. No regrets. But yeah, they've changed the school a lot since then. I see stuff on the building that wasn't there before, but you know, they at least take care of their crap. I know some schools don't, but they seem to for the most part. So this stretch of road used to be 35, and most people would hit 40 anyway. That clown up there decides to hit 40. We're going 35, so I think he's going 45, 50, because I don't know, maybe he's trying to get to the same 4:30 movie that I am, and it's already 4:30, so nice thing is you can be a little bit late to movies because, well, you can. I mean, most of what I'm missing is the previews, but they set that time because they want people to see all the previews, and I just don't care. So, what do you buy when you go see a movie theater? You go to a movie. I usually go for popcorn and soda, but today I'm gonna go the route of just the soda. I didn't get popcorn yesterday either. I just brought gum with me and chewed it. So I barely even drank my drink. I mostly did that last night. So I have to sit and have something to drink. Otherwise I'm gonna go nuts. I don't have to eat. I ate before I left. I had buffalo, not buffalo, but yeah, I did. I guess they were boneless wings and shit that I threw in my air fryer. That's always nice. Yeah. But either way, it's a nice little drive-through through Pekin. But yeah, this will be uploading while I'm watching the movie. So the next video you see while I'm out is going to be me, well, reviewing the movie, and this will be uploading while I'm watching the previews and watching the movie. I don't know how large this video file is going to be, but I have LTE, I'll be alright. Should be 5G, but they haven't really fully rolled out 5G in this area yet. But honestly, like a lot of whenever I do speed tests in areas where the LTE is actually good, I can hit like 20, 30 megs up on a good day, which is equivalent or better than what I get at home. So talking Comcast, I'll be so happy when they figure out symmetrical service. They, because cable internet is, and always has been, asymmetrical, with a crappy upload speed, but a nice download speed. And from what I understand, the fastest the Comcast offers for upload speeds is like 25 megabits, which is what I get, but I got 200 megs now, and it would be so nice if it was 200 megs up, because I would put out more content. I would be less afraid to push content out, but I have to plan the uploads around my other schedule, knowing that, well, it takes a little while to get videos uploaded because Comcast has a crappy technology. And the reason for that, for those wondering, it has to do with the way the frequencies are split out on coaxial cable. And so they have, it's just designed to have less bandwidth. It isn't like somebody at Comcast can flip a switch or push a button and give you better bandwidth upstream. It's just the physical limitations of the technology that are preventing them from doing more. So they are rolling out symmetrical service. I know they're testing it up in Chicago. I know there are some other testing areas around here where they will test that out and see how it goes. But I don't know anybody personally that's testing that service out, and I haven't heard anything from anyone that I don't know personally that has. But I know last year when I had my cable internet installed at home, when I ordered my business internet, they had told me that symmetrical is coming soon. So I'm assuming that soon in Comcast terms is within the next 5 years, which isn't soon by any means unless we're talking government decisions. But yeah, that's not a government thing holding them back as far as I know. It's just they have to test it and roll out the technology and get all the equipment upgraded, because it's a huge thing. It's changing out the way everything works, and it's still using the same coaxial cable. It's not like they have to replace the infrastructure, but you know, that element of it. They still have to replace switches and the fiber nodes that convert from fiber to coaxial. So yeah, so they'll tell you that they have a fiber network, but you're not actually getting fiber to the premises at your home. You're getting fiber to the node, which is fine by me. It's just, you know, they got some upgrades before we'll all get symmetrical service. But yeah, we're at 4:35. Still not to the movie theater yet. We're almost there. After this light up here, where I'm taking a left, then the next turn will be into the movie theater. Pekin AMC 14. And we are behind Brandon again, huh? Let's go, Brandon. I don't really think anybody's right that has that if you're dumb enough to put that on your truck, that's just crazy. Like, you're a little bit obsessed, and from what I can see, it looks like it might be an older guy that misses the hell out of Trump, but I don't know. So, I don't have a problem with people who have political beliefs. We're all entitled to our beliefs. We're entitled to vote the way we want to. And if we have a platform to talk about whatever it is we want to talk about, I don't want to use this to discuss politics. For those of you wondering, I am pretty much a centrist. So there are things where I'll disagree with one side and agree with the other, and then, you know, it just depends on the issue. So it's that's why I don't like talking about politics, because I'm going to piss somebody off no matter what, and I could have an entire conversation on 3 topics and potentially piss off anybody who's polarized, and I don't want to have that happen here. I want to talk about about movies. I want to talk about technology. And I know that, like, politics does kind of come into play with some of that. Oh, good, we're getting ready to come into the movie. Yeah, so politics do come into play with that, especially when it comes to technology and the rights that we have in, you know, using, you know, the internet, because there's always issues of censorship and content moderation policies, and, you know, freedom of speech is definitely a thing that I believe in, but I don't think that, you know, that I want to make an entire YouTube channel about my politics. So we are getting parked, and I'm gonna go in, and yeah, next video you'll see me talking about the movie, and I'll tell you if this a new Ant-Man movie, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and something that starts with a Q. Well, I'll see you guys later.